Okay, Verminia.
What is the next step? A mixer.
A
A
mixer?
snack?
Possibly. We'll see. Okay. Well.
Bye bye.
I will see you later, Verminia. Okay. So what have you got? Grace. Grace, courage, grace. Courage, spirit. So that's good for that guy. Cathanin is dope. What else have I got? A soda. Okay. We'll have some playtime. Goodbye. Felix, Linky, hi. Oh, good. How are you guys going? Yeah, I decided to get back on again. I put a proper scheduled stream up like I said I would, but I accidentally put it for tomorrow. So I thought, shit, I'll just jump in and just do like, I don't know, an hour or two. How are you guys? Oh, hello. Are they little mushroom people? The little emoticon things? Because they look really cute, Felix. I like them. Linky, I had a look at doing like a little bit of a, I guess like showcase. Like weapons and packs. Actually, I'll do it now. Because then you'll have like a better idea of like what to expect, I guess, within the game. Firstly, you don't have these island things. You do have the big tent to start off with. This guy's the first ancestor that you get to find. Mr. Orlick. He's basically like the journalist. And look, if I can get the camera angle right, he's got a really creepy baby sitting on his shoulder. Not quite sure what that means.
Welcome back.
But he's pretty dope. But yeah. He's practically useless. Yeah. In a way. But he's still useful. Like, he documents everything and he's pretty cool about, like, saying, hey, check out this place. It's really cool. But essentially, this is like the codex of this game. I love it. Oh, I'll see if they can catch one. There's these little googly eye wisp things that like appear. And they steal like the entries in your journal. And you don't want that. So if they appear and you see them, you just like click on them and they explode. It's awesome. What I was actually thinking about, and I swear, Linky, I thought about you before. If you want... Oh, there's the googly eye now. No. Damn it, they're bloody quick too. What I was thinking about doing is actually doing a replay fable, which is kind of like replayable quests, basically. So your fables are your quests in the game. So if you want, I can do the Tormented Stag, and you can see it. It's pretty fun. If you want, just, yeah, shout out in chat and just say yes. There's also like the memories or memoirs of war songs. Oh, there's the googly eye guy now.
You want it back? There is no one telling a tale.
Sneaky little bastard. I have found a few of the entries in the journal for the notes. This is actually a new event that's coming up, the Crypt of Cicade. I'm really excited for it. Where I left off yesterday from the stream was the current faction that I'm part of, the Kith of Kings. That one is the Courage faction. Either the Courage or the Spirit faction would be probably like my recommendation when you guys start out in the game. But I think, bugger it, I'm just going to redo this stag. It was really fun. If it wants me to. Clearly I have to go and actually do it now. How to decode the codex? Well, the little moats that are around. I actually did like a really short tutorial video on that on like the YouTube channel that I've got. With the googly eyes will float around. They're like little souls, I guess, and they steal knowledge from your book. I'll see if I can actually get one to spawn. They just arrive from time to time. See, there's one now. So if I don't click on him, they steal your shit from your book. I don't know how much they can steal, actually. I haven't tested it. But they usually appear like just at random points on the screen, which is kind of fun. Yeah, it's really cool, like, little gimmick they added. So they'll steal it, but then once you pop them, it actually, like, reappears back in the codex. It's really cool. They've got some really sweet little features in this game. With the entries in the codex and learning the language of the game, this entry, I have no idea what it would be, but as you go along, you do find like different areas in the map of the game. So, as an example, yeah, Linky, you gotta pop them. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, the googly eyes definitely troll you.
This beast we claim.
So Linky, you'll get like a little bit of a backstory as to how things happen with Lady Diora.
Their meaning like a river, curving beyond sight. Yes, that is a good title.
And you get a little guide called Flappy Bird. I call it Flappy Bird, but it's basically like the guide in the game for you. But yeah, I'll just run through the stag quest for you. It's really well done. It's so beautiful. One thing I will say, because I actually have maxed pretty much everything in the game, minus like 3 or 4 items, I would say the fight that's going to be coming up won't last very long.
Mercenaries of the synod above. If there exists a soulless creature, one
yeah. As you progress through the game, this guy, this ancestor that you find at the very beginning of the game, he documents it all for you. There is something called motes. They're little golden orbs that are around the different locations of the world. So these actually start off looking like the entries that I haven't figured out yet. As an example, there's this one. I am getting attacked. So you do have to go around to the different locations in the world to unlock more motes around each location. And the more you do, the more you learn the language of the world. So I'm assuming that with, I think I've got about 12 entries. I'm pretty sure they unlock, I think in the next update, I'm pretty sure. I just left the googly eyes. The googly eyes are pretty cool. I love them. I would definitely recommend, I mean, play the game your way when you get like codes and stuff. I'm kind of hoping like someone's like, hey, here's some free codes, and I can like give them to people. This is a multifaceted quest as well, so you get to meet this little guy.
We waited to get that out for days. You here looking for that monstered up stag, I bet?
Sure am. Oh, you don't have the moat yet? They're just like the yellow orbs that are floating around. Do you know how to use like your soul mode to be able to get to?
Oh, nothing really. Just how it lives in a secrecy glade hidden.
I guess it helps you absorb a lot of different things. Helps you absorb, helps you see like spirits. The weird husk men, the ones that float around in like the corrupted areas. You can absorb their soul, but you can also do that with Fenjatara as well. I'm not paying you
Okay,
anything.
big legs.
Excuse me, Avocop.
I get it. Your problem is from the ground. The glades
And
all
if you want,
puckered up.
we
need
can
the
run a
right
few missions and
totem to
stuff. If
tickle
you want
it
to host
open.
up, I can just
Lucky
support
for
you on it if
I've
you
got one
want.
stashed down in Durmac.
I love this
Simple as
game.
you going
It's so
down
good.
there and fetching it. Look around here. These sludge slingers can't stand the sight of something wild. I don't like this stuff at the best any more than I like snivelling in that crate.
I love Avocot. He's funny.
Might be you use this. One of those talky ode things. On the
I remember
patch.
this dude every time he
Like
sneezed.
tree.
I just want him to live. Bless you. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's always having a bloody sniff fit. And it's like, what can I give you to make you stop sniffing? But I guess, like, characterization-wise, it's because of those Mona things. Putting stuff up in the world. Which kind of sucks. But it's all part of it, too. I really hope that we get to that sky castle, wherever it is. It was in the sky before. I think it's just behind there. Nope. Maybe? Sky Castle. Yeah, there it is, up there. I really want to go. So we've got to go through the well, which I ran away from. I actually hope that we get something that we can give Avocot to stop him from sneezing, the poor little guy.
Lord Synod,
Ooh.
the great stag will be yours come moonrise. You may send your collector.
I am on my way, Lady Diora, to collect your wares. Are you streaming because that's part of your personal development assignment, or is it just something you always wanted to do? I think kind of both. It kind of goes hand in hand. It's kind of like a personal development thing. I'm really testing a lot of new skills at the moment, and I have to admit I had like 2 little power naps today, just because I kept on thinking about a lot of stuff. I had a whole bunch of ideas and I thought, oh, I could do this, I could do that, but I find just jumping into like a stream and talking actually helps, I think, get it all out of my head, gets me doing something, having a bit of fun with streaming, catching up with you guys, showing you guys stuff too.
Pre-Odin wars. The Fire King, Fenzodar, built this place, the Under City of Dermak.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm at work, so I won't be able to game. Ah, that's alright. Well, whatever time that you finish, jump in, like, throw me a message on Discord if you want. And then we can jump into a game if you like. I'm probably going to stream probably for an hour, but then tomorrow I think I've got it set up for like 2 hours. But I'm also happy to do it a little bit later as well. So if you guys have got time around like 5 p.m.-ish, like my time, I think. I'm just trying to figure out time frames of like different locations where different people are, just so I can do streams when it's a little bit more in alignment. So whether it's like weeknights later, or I do like weekend ones, because I know that everyone's schedule's different. So I just enjoy like jumping into like squads with people, just so we can play the game. Felix, yeah, I did go to the gym this morning. I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's pretty intense, getting up that early, but that's probably more likely why I had the 2 naps today. But it was really good. It was a really good sesh. How's your evening? I'm gonna assume evening. It would be pretty late, I think, because it's what, 4 o'clock here. If I count 3 hours back, switch that, it's almost, is it past midnight or no? Oh, it's morning time for you. Okay, I think I'm just guessing where, roughly where people are in time frame. Let's have a look. Flappy Bird. We'll go this way. And Linky, how do you get to like watch a stream while you're at work? That's so good. Wish I could do that. 10:17. Oh, you're in the UAE, right? You did say that last night. Interesting. So they tell you to use soul mode and then use your pact. I thought that's how they used to work. Oh wow, cool. One of my friends actually went to Dubai, I think last month. They went for like, I think like about a week. And they met a couple of friends from Ireland there as well. It's pretty cool. Like, some of the photos that she showed me, it's crazy. Like, the building of that big island that looks like a palm tree is incredible. Like, the infrastructure and architecture is just insane. I would like to go to Dubai, though. I'd probably go for like a week, I would say. And then if I wanted to stay longer, I probably would. I do wish the city has LGBT spaces. Yeah, I would find that that's a bit difficult. Unfortunately. I mean, I think there's spaces here in Australia that aren't necessarily super welcoming, unfortunately. I don't really understand why. Linky, for me, it's 8:17. Ah, okay. Well, streams are basically my background noise. The office is very noisy. Oh, wow. Okay, fair. Oh, well, I hope I'm providing helpful, useful, enjoyable information background noise. And also breaking into houses that don't have people in them.
Is dispatched. Scour every yard of that
Ooh,
tomb
this game
and
hasn't
prepare
loaded
for him
properly.
a tribute. These histories must burn, or more grooves will come.
I love this game. The fact that these guys are level 1, 2 is... I forget that. Because they actually do put up a pretty good fight, especially when you first start out in the game too. Linky, Felix, I do go to the gym in downtown Dubai. It's super diverse, which makes me feel more comfortable being myself. That's good. I think you should always be able to be yourself. I think that's actually a thing. Like, just, yeah, be yourself. It is difficult, I think, if there's not spaces that are accepting, I guess, in a way. I've definitely got some friends who come from countries in the world which are very, very strict, let's say that. I do go to the gym in downtown. Yes, I can understand being super glued obsessed. Okay, so where are we going, little Flappy? Going downstairs. Okie dokie. I love this stag fight. It's one of my favorites. Linky, you're very informative. The problem is I get a bit distracted with stream sometimes, but luckily it's quiet work, so not much of a distraction now. Ah, that's good. I mean, I think that's a really useful use of time. I mean, you're getting paid and you're enjoying something while you're at work. I think that's how it should be. Hence the idea of streaming, so maybe I can turn it into like a side kind of gig where I can actually do it and get paid like for bits and pieces of the work that I do with it. But I certainly do need to brush up on a lot of different things, I think. But this is probably the main part that I'm enjoying the most, is just hanging out, chatting with people, sharing info, and I really enjoy it. And I'm glad that you guys do too. That is such a weird little whistle thing.
Good. Now, let your familiar be our guide.
Okay.
I suppose, little genius, in a way, you are.
Some of the stuff that Oleg says is very, like, what are you talking about? I think the baby thing, like, oh, this is one of my favorite parts.
Do you feel that, envoy?
I do.
The air falls heavy here. A disruption in the lay. Old Jotar wanders near.
Does he? Well, he's mine now. Hell yeah. I cannot wait to get my hands on this Ignamora. It is so sweet.
There's gruel among you. Synod will have me sky wield if his tribute is lightened. Find the gruel and send them back to the fires of Ka.
Well, I don't know who Kerr is, but I'm pretty sure I've got the fire lady. Not them. Damn, I love this sword. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. I did do a bit of ranking today for the... come on. Excuse me, friends. I'm just gonna set you on fire. Ooh, I changed a setting in... what's it called today? Particle system... Is it the fog? I think. It was the fog. Do vidania. It's so satisfying seeing them on fire. And I love the mood set of the sword too, it's so good. Very, very cool sword.
Alka quivers in anger. The old take too much.
Hey, Oleg, where are you? Oh, you ran away? Okay. Felix, does this game remind you of Elden Ring? Yes, it does. Elements of it, not completely. I mean, to me, this game is very much its own. Elden Ring is definitely its own kind of cup of tea, that's for sure. Especially with, say, like, timed blocking, the way that you attack bosses in the game. It's really interesting how Elden Ring has got, yeah, its own elements, where this game has certainly got its own story, and I'm loving it. And that's one thing that really drew me to this game, like, very quickly.
Fascinating. The soul severed, separate, anew. Now to find the aforementioned secret glade.
Secret glade.
Yes, I know it's not a real
Is Elden
glade.
Ring has darker vibes? Yeah, I would definitely say it has darker vibes. It's very macabre, in a lot of ways. It's really well, beautifully put together game. Like, it's knockout. It's probably one of the best games I've played, historically, in what I've enjoyed. I think the storyline to it is another thing that really drew me to it. It's a massive game. I think I can't even tell you exactly. My very first playthrough of it took, like, I'm gonna easily say, like, 2 months. Because it's got so much content in it. But once you play it the first time,
Make your preparations.
you get like a little bit more of a sense of, okay, this is what I've got to do to get this, and I mean, you can end up doing speedrun playthroughs as well. I'm not a speedrunner. I don't really enjoy speedrunning so much. I think when I'm first diving into a game, I like to kind of go in blind, so I kind of get to learn how everything works before I start thinking, oh, okay, bugger it, I'm just going to go and look at a guide, or how do I find this item? Like, if I see a YouTube video on something, I think, oh, okay, I'd like to go get that weapon, how do I do that? And then hence all the guide stuff comes in very handy as well. Yeah, I would probably say at least like 2 months or more. It was a massive installment for sure. I didn't play the new I think there was like a newish expansion thing. Not my cup of tea again. I think it was like a 5 players get into like one instance and you've got to beat this boss, and then it basically just, that's it. That's not really my kind of cup of tea either. I'm sure it's exciting for some people who like that PvE, PvP kind of style environment, but for me, I like a little bit more things like MMO, RPG style, like PvE elements. Not so much like the PvP kind of stuff. I wouldn't say I'm competitive in that way. Ooh, it's nighttime. I love this giant ship. I really want one. I hope we get to fly one. That'll be awesome. I'm trying to figure out what it looks like though. I've got to find something first. Where are we going? Flappy Bird, take me there, please. Linky, you play a previous quest? The enemies don't scale with you? No, apparently they don't. They're all like level 1. Where I think at the moment I've maxed out. For the moment, I think I'm max level, which is like level 14 on Envoy leveling. Enemies scale with you level. I think some of the enemies do level, but not most of them. I think because you're able to. Ah, that's where it is. What's this? Okay, and then what am I looking for? Oh, so those dogs are annoying for me. Honestly, Linky, I think one of the best things to do, just grab a halberd and just hit them a few times. Just get the bucket thing off their head. They are really annoying, though. Flappy Bird. Oh, that's nice. The Rivers of Dendria label comes up. That's sweet. Bambi, I really want you. Can you please be my spirit animal? So cute. And the little glowing horns. Bit ominous with like a dude standing behind a little kid with like a giant bloody halberd at their back. I know it's just a vision though, but still. Yeah, I'm keen to see like a spirit animal come through. Like even if we start off with like the bird and then like maybe a wolf, I think that would be cool. I mean, we've already got Arangol, but I'd still like to see another spirit animal in use.
The totem reveals. Here, Envoy. Here.
Here. Now, what I was thinking... I used a Zelda a lot. But it's one of my favorite packs in the game, though, too. Those spaceships... Oh, there's spaceships in Warframe? Yeah, Felix, there are. There's spaceships called Railjacks. And you can acquire one, and you can like travel around. You can fight other enemies. Not so much in like another Railjack, but the Corpus and the Grenier as well.
The shimmering Pictrix. Have the old engines made it even here?
Bye. I love this game. Hello. Ah, level 3. I still remember when I first played this game though, that these guys were kicking the crap out of me. I love the bird swarm. It's so handy. And they actually smash out. If you put more like spirit to it and courage, they actually do a decent amount of damage. Hey. Don't slap me. I love the healing in this game. It is so good. Yeah, they really do. I've got Gathanon on at the moment. I'm just considering what I'd like to use to take on bosses in this one. Felix, we do need more customization. I'm sure we'll see a lot come through, to be honest. I wonder, is that a lighting effect issue? I know I keep on jumping back and forth in settings, but I just want to check a few bits and pieces here and there. Just to see what's what. Okay. Ooh, I actually feel I might use the sword and shield, to be honest. It's nice to see some of the graphical, like, bits and pieces, like, cleaned up as well, which is nice. Yeah, we can't all have the same face. You're right on that. Actually, funny that you mentioned that. I was watching the Dev Stream 6 for Soulframe, and they are looking at customizing different character heads and hairstyles as well. Everything that they've got at the moment is just what they've got, but I'm sure that they're going to be adding quite a bit of stuff in with Preludes 10. I know that they're bringing the new moat system in for weapon customization, so it's actually going to be really cool to see what they bring in and how it all synergizes together. Even with the packs, weapons, possibly armor, I don't know. Because weapons are, armor at the moment is purely cosmetic. And as far as getting lots of, oh no, you got timed out? Why? Hang on. I think, where are we? Streamy. Okay, that was purely aggressive. I will get you back, Felix. Don't you worry. Let's have a look. I want to untime you. Why did it do that? Maybe that's why I don't like stream elements. What? How do I not time you out? How do I get you to not do that, stream element? That was very rude. Okay. Okay. Cool. I am going to alright. I'm just gonna ban something for now, and hopefully that unlocks you back as well. Yeah, I was gonna say that was like aggressive. Felix, I'm just trying to like allow you back in, so it just, there we go, and see if it works. I timed you out for like a second, but stream elements is super aggressive. Holy. I think that actually happened to one of my friends who came into chat the other day. I think it timed him out like for like 1 billion years, and I just thought, what the hell? Why? Hide events, user timed out. Why? Ah, Felix. Oh yay, you're back. Okay, that's good. I guess it's because it asked for butt sliders. Oh, okay. That's, well, I've banned it for now, or at least just like set it on silent. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to go into the stream elements like usage and see how I can get it to not do that again, because that was rude. And that was, yeah, like Linky said, it was angry. Wait, I've got 32 spirit? That is shockingly high. Why? 30, oh, that's because of the Zelda Pact. That's something I do hope that this gets fixed up, or at least it gets more attention drawn to it. Like, getting into the weapon packs, like with the motes, it's not very obvious. Like, you look at the tab, it says, yeah, this is all blah 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 blah. That's great. But to see swap motes, I feel like there should be something in the UI that specifically has directive to say like weapons and packed motes. And I really hope that happens in the next update. The fact that you've got all of the motes here, I think is really, really good. And it tells you what they do. I want to see more like detailed information on the ward water. Its description is like to pour water skywards, the water to sky, performing a useless though impressive task. I have no idea what that means, even as like I would say like an advanced player of like the game so far. But 10% spirit flows on felled enemies. What does that mean? Like, how do I know what 10% flows on felled enemies even means? So I really, really do hope. I love the aesthetic that's put into Soulframe, but the explanation around these, I feel like this area here could have like a fuller description basically of what the motes do and how they do it. But I'm just going to wait a bit more and see when the next update comes through, because hopefully that's some of the stuff that they've taken into consideration and adapt with that. So, but anything can happen, I'd say as well. I'm just going to catch up on chat. Felix, I guess it's because for butt flutters. Ah, got you. Linky, oh, don't be angry, but bite might be a no-no word. Possibly. I'm not sure. Like, I've got stream elements like interlinked with like the software that I'm using, so maybe that's possibly the reason, and it's on like a default setting, so it's like, that word's not good. I can probably just lower some of like its standards. And I'm sure it won't ban people as much. Felix, what do we want? Butt sliders, what do we want it now? See, now you can say it, it's fine. I would type all that in caps out of fear of getting banned again. I won't. Yeah, fair enough. I don't know if there's a caps thing at the moment, but I've just kind of, yeah, put like the thing on sleep mode, so to speak, just for this session anyway. So you guys have my trust on that. Okay, so what I was looking at is a Zelda. I've got the modes, but it's got such a high spirit value. That's insane. So, with packs, this is also something I'd like to see. When you upgrade, you can see the tree, but then on this side, I feel like you could have motes that you can adapt into the pact, and you can still see it. Like, it looks great seeing the pact, but I would like to see this area filled with like, this is what a Zelda does, yada yada yada, here's its base stats, and this is what you're actually altering. Similar to Warframe, I guess. You know, you've got your stat box area, showing all the calculations, gives you a little bit more of a hover over, kind of seeing, okay, cool, you gain spirit, how much, what does that mean? And then anytime you add, you know, like a node into these, it actually shows on the left hand side of like the info box of what you're actually doing. Either that, or, you know, you've got your upgrade, you've got your swap, and then you've got like your packed motes underneath. I think that would be really cool. Orangol, how do you work well with... I mean, that one I like. I haven't actually used the Garen Rude for a while, and funny enough, that's who we're going up against. I think, let's have a look. Motes, packed, Garen. So you've got 26 spirit. Ooh, 7 grace, 7 courage. Okay, so absolutely shit. Range and duration. Wait, I think spirit's duration, grace is range, and then courage is damage. Indeed. Okay, so what have we got? 2 courage, spirit and courage, 1 and 1. I have found though, sometimes when you put something on and you change, you've got to put a few points back into something. Grace I'll leave alone. But I'll add more courage though. That one. Crackling Lightning. Pact, Garen, Rude. 26, 7 and 7. So it doesn't... right. I don't think my stats alter it. So they're the base stats. And they're the additionals. Okay. Oh well. At least we got a little more courage happening. That's good. The moats. Moats at the moment, Linky, I mean, they're just little placeholders up until the new release update comes out. But I can give you a rundown. So with the moats here, at the moment, once you rank a weapon or pact up to its max rank, they should open. But these are locked for whatever reason. Slot unavailable. Okay. So something like the Royal Tines is like a really rare weapon. I think it's got 3 stars. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where are you? Yeah, the achievement is Spirit stat, and it requires 20 points in Spirit to use it fully. But with the moats that come along with it, at the moment, this is the only one that I've found in the game for any weapon. So it's the only moat that I can put into any weapon. But the packs, they have a lot more. So I started off with the Aselda. So what I looked at, I ranked it up to level 30. I've got 12 base courage. Grace is 7 at base, and then Spirit 26, and then unarmed damage is 10. So a lot of the moats that I do have at the moment, these two here I don't use because I don't understand them. I would like to see that change, as I was saying before, but I think it would be really handy to get like a little bit more of a debrief as to what the 10% flow means, if that's like a timed ability or a passive. So it says, you know, you get 10% more spirit flowing onto you when you fell an enemy. I think it's just the wording that I'm looking at, and that kind of throws me off. This one gives you +1 spirit, +1 grace. This one's courage. Courage is strength, or like output damage, and then grace is your range, I believe, or duration. I'm pretty sure it's range, and then spirit's your duration. So these guys do give you points. So I've got which Yaleful, Palminian, Triune. So you can release them. I shat myself the very first time I did that. Not physically, but I was like, oh shit, did I stuff something up? But I clicked on this and they came back. So once you've got a moat, you keep them basically. So they're kind of like a little pet, or like your little drones in Warframe. Once you've got them, you keep them. So Triune I thought was useful. Where's the Yaleful? Yaleful, I'll do Palminian. More so for damage, because I think the more damage the better. And then I'm just Triune. So once you adapt them, it should alter these numbers. I don't think they change on the fly. So I've had to exit out and then come back in again. So it's 26, 7 and 12. So maybe they do release on the fly or change on the fly. Oh, they do. Great. Awesome. That's good to see that that change has been implemented, which is nice. So Yaleful. Cool. So that goes up to 11, and then I'll do Triune. 12, 7, 26. Nice. Because this panel wasn't changing its stats before, unfortunately. Arangor, really, really cool pact. I like them. I think what would be nice, though, too, is kind of combining the pacts or seeing how this UI works. So say, for example, you've got your rank, courage, you've got all the base stats of Arangor. What would be nice to see is this kind of system adapted into the pact area. So have like another button down there and have what we just saw over here. I think that'd be really good, because then you've got your torment, you've got all of your abilities here, and then once you go to upgrade, it opens it up. I think that would just be an amazing, useful use of the UI, hopefully. And then combat arts is just leveling any sort of polearm style weapon. You've got your shield style weapon, which was slightly confusing for me at the beginning because Oran Umbra, it has a sword and a shield. I wish it just said sword and shield. It would just straight up. Unless, you know, if you had like 2 different shields and you can like bash them together and use them as a fist weapon. Yeah, I found that was an interesting like change. Because if it says shield, I get it. But this here, it's a sword and shield. So, yeah. Anyway, that's a little thing. But anyway, and funny enough, I may actually use that. Linky, okay, so the moats are almost like the mods and Warframes. Basically, yeah. I think with the new system that's coming in, with the new modes, they're kind of a mix and match style from my understanding. I don't know if they're introducing elemental damage yet, because they do have voltaic damage at the moment. So electrical, voltaic. Where's that light coming from? Ooh, that's weird. Interesting. I'm just gonna play with this one again. I want to see if it actually affects it. Nope. Okay. But as far as the volumetric fog, what about dynamic? Ooh, okay. Dynamic changes it quite a bit. What does that do though? I'm keen to see the changes that are being implemented as I play. Okay, so that gives the dynamic. So nice soft glow, yay. Oh, hello.
A mythical stag, the omen beast of the Dentwit people. Alcast children, all.
Mm-hmm. I really like this puzzle room. Right, so what do you got? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So that one, that one.
Some way of aligning the symbolic herd? See you any magics that might offer a clue?
I'm gonna assume that this one is outward. From memory. Yeah. And then this one, I think, faces? I'm pretty sure. Ta-da! Nice. That's a bit confusing, this one. It's not exactly showing, like, hey, face it towards you. It should just look like this one over here. Just face it out that way. That would make more sense. Linky, looks like the layer of different rock layer. Yeah, it did, hey. I'll just quickly run back. There's some funky little bits and pieces happening. I've been noticing it a little bit in Warframe as well. Not too much, but I'm pretty confident because it's all being done by DE. I think they're able to share resources up to a certain thing. Because they're separate games. I know it's the same company. Not exactly sure how it all works. But yeah, it definitely looks like a completely different mesh texture. So, screenshot that. And I gotta show them. So I will upload this after stream, I think. So there's 4 at least as well. So yeah, I'm not sure what is actually affecting that. But yeah, it's definitely different track mesh layers. Not exactly sure what's exposing that and why. Again, I think with like all of that kind of funky little bug stuff, I really enjoy finding stuff like that. So thanks for putting that in the chat, Linky. Otherwise I wouldn't have remembered to like take a screenshot and think, oh, chuck it on the Discord and just let them know it's there. I'll be keen to see how this battle goes. Oh, it always makes me sad. Sad for this dude. It's like, oh man, that's so shit. Must hurt, is what I mean.
Just as you, traitor. You seek a pact with these wretched beasts? Fine. Let your fates be intertwined.
I haven't actually seen Lady Diora's full kit of what she's able to do, so I'm just gonna like play a little bit with it. I don't exactly know what level she is, but she's not exactly super tough. I hope we get the same kind of attack that she does. Like, that'd be awesome if we could get that happening. Oh, you haven't fought this lady yet? Okay. Do you want me to cancel it so you can experience it yourself? I think after the first ancestor that you find, this is the second quest for it as well. That's what I was mentioning to you before. I can cancel it. No? You're okay to see it? I should put that in like as a little pin disclaimer as well. It's more just to kind of showcase a bit more of the game, but if you've got access to it, we can play it together. I'm not sure about the actual quest itself though.
You defy us, yet no child sleeps cold but for the old.
Ah, okay. They have strengthened her. Because she was really easy to take down, I think last time I came here, at least. Wow. I'm half goldfish brain. I won't remember what to do when I play. I don't believe that. I reckon you'll be fine. Ah. Okay, so she's still stunned. Yeah. Get hit by my spectral steeds. Oh. I didn't know that she could do that. That's cool. Alright. Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm beating you up with my bird. That's what I'm doing. Oh. And apparently drowning you. Or cleansing you? Cleansing seems more appropriate. Or completely transforming you into a small child. Wow, this is magical. It's her memory. I think that's a really cool way of implementing like a memory into a cutscene in a game like that. That's really cool.
Evil grasp of eye.
Hello, Angie Stag. How are you? Apparently getting stuck in the ground. I'm keen to see what he's like.
Trees that sees fairy sight.
Okay, sweet. They have buffed him.
They sing for fall. Showers.
Why are you stuck? Eh. Okay, maybe they haven't buffed him. Yes, you do. Yeah. You gotta... It's a dual face fight. I thought they'd actually buffed some of the bosses already, but maybe not. But granted, like I say, I've equipment and I've got most of the things leveled, so they're not going to last very long against it. This is one of my favorite little cutscenes too. It's Rudolph. It's like, great dude, I just saved you and you're just gonna headbutt me. Thanks.
I am damned.
It's beautiful, hey.
Eternal. Garen.
Totally, right?
Thank you.
He's rude. You'll understand my comment about that in probably about 10 seconds.
You. I do not know you. You look like the Clegs who skinned my lovers, who bribed my rivers, who smeared their metal bowels on every wind.
Nothing is more scary than a Scottish stag.
Yet you bear the ancient scent of kin. Can it be you are an envoy the Empress spoke of? Yes? Yes. I am Garen Rood, stag of the Anduin Glades, omen ward of the Dendred herds. Envoy, I offer you the grace of my crown.
Racist to humans, true. Like, holy shit. I feel like I just played a movie. Like, literally. How cool is that? I'm really glad I actually did the replay of that. It's such a good quest, man. And it's beautifully here too. And I have to admit, the first time after I did this quest, I looked at all the flowers and I thought, Jesus, was that like the two-part play of like going up against like Melania in Elden Ring? Only reason why I say it is because there's all the flowers around, and Melania's a giant flower lady, basically. God, she was scary. Anyway, but yeah, I love this quest. It's one of my favorites, and the glade is just beautiful too. And I love the soul gates. This is how I would actually truly, honestly, love to be able to implement fast travel in the game. Just this. I think that would be perfect. I don't think you need to stuff around with animals and all that sort of jazz. Like, you can honestly just click on a little icon. It's already in the game. Boom. You're, you know, back in the glade, or you're near like the nearest gate to where you want to be, kind of thing. I can you can actually refarm this area too, by the way. So once you've actually finished this quest, you can actually come back here later and run the dungeon. They're all preset or pre-generated, sorry, dungeons. So once you load in, their tile sets can shift around a little bit, but it's a different area that you actually enter this particular glade. That one's specific for the quest, but I think you can actually come back into it later as well. Soul mode, you can steal people's souls too, it's great. And the sword and shield, amazing. Yeah, it is really cool. And the music, yeah, it was a good mission. Felix, I couldn't hit the stag in close combat, so I ended up desperately throwing my sword at it. With the music hitting in the background, it was pretty cool. Yeah, it's beautifully done, hey. I think, Felix, did you start with the Courage Pact, I think you mentioned? The Tethrin, I believe it's called. Whee! Also, another favorite element of the game, just being able to like fall back and trust that somehow you end up back in your hub area. Ducalic. I don't know how I feel about this weapon. I feel like it's slow. And then the bows are just really strong at the moment. I think I'm going to go Vetch as well. So what's that? So I need 10. And then its base damage attack is 86, 31, 37 for charged. Stagger's 54, but it's 3 out of 50 hits. Okay, I'm cool with that. Okay, and then no motes at the moment. Okay. I'll stick with Garen Reed for now. Yeah, you started with the Tethrin, or the... I don't think they're actually called the Tethrin. I think that's actually just the Pact. The Kith of Kings, sorry. That's the Courage one. I'm pretty sure you start with the Solace Sword as well. I also figured out too, you can't actually... Oh, yeah, you can't kill NPCs. I mean, they basically run away and hide. But I was doing like just a solo playthrough by myself. And I electrocuted one of the ladies, and she just was lying on the ground, just kind of shaking a bit. But she kept on calling up for this, the Sinecure. It's hilarious. Soulframe Gryffindors. Yeah, basically. You said the Children of Alka were like the Hufflepuff, but I feel like Hufflepuff were really soft and not really spoken of, and I feel like that's kind of the like the sneaky kind of faction, the one that has the Siren Pact and the bow. I feel like they're more Hufflepuff, but I think more of a Ravenclaw or a Hufflepuff personally. Oh, like the Alka's children? Yeah, I would probably say they're a little bit more like Ravenclawish, I think. They definitely like, or feel more like kind of potion-like in a way as well. Yeah, me too. I enjoy that. It's really good. It definitely makes sense. I actually do hope that we see another faction in the game soon. Actually, I might just speedrun... Well, not speedrun, but I will expedite the process of getting this... Have I upgraded you? I have. I'll just do one of the faction rep farms, because I think I'm getting close to rank up, which is good. Wolfie time. Hell yeah. I like my Wolfie. You do have night vision with the wolf too, but I don't really know how effective it is in the game. I'm gonna bite your butt. Ah, Linky, also. You know how those dogs are really annoying? The enemy ones? Let's see. I am going to show you what this little thing does. I don't know if there's any dogs around though. They're usually hanging out in the mountains or whatever. Moonlight, hey, yeah. I thought I'd just jump in again. I was gonna do like a video thing. I put like a lot of the script and stuff together. It was for Warframe. Oh, hello, Arangol. Thank you. That was lovely. Well timed. I was gonna do a video on amps because I had someone. I met someone earlier today who was saying, I really need help with amps. I don't understand them. So I went into a mission with them and we went and did the Exploiter Orb, and then they went and got the parts that they needed for the amp that they're trying to build. And then I basically just sat there for like 10 minutes just typing everything in my head, and I thought, why don't I just make a little video out of it? I know that there's probably 1 million of them on YouTube around the Warframe channels and all that sort of stuff. But I thought, creatively, why not? I've got a lot of knowledge around that game, so... but sticking with Soulframe for sure, because I love it. And it's, I think, inherently more of my kind of style anyway, as well. I love fantasy, magic. Just, yeah, takes me to a different place, so... That's what I love about it. Ooh, Iridus Awakens. Ah, that's so nice to see. The shifting of the time. It now tells you. That's so good. Nice. I'm just going to catch up with chat. Moonlight, he is. You're back? Yes. Yes, I am. Should be asleep, but who's Kerset? True, Moonlight. Actually, it is very late for you, I would have to say, because it's 5 o'clock here. What time would it be there for you? After midnight, I'm sure.
They're marching pounds over my head.
But, your choice. If you want to sleep later,
Let's
give me your soul.
Cassids.
Thank you. I will take your soul. Oh, hang on. Is this one in the castle? No, okay. 2 AM. Ah, okay, fair enough. I barely played Warframe all last week, so now I'm playing because I keep putting it off. That's fair. Still, sleep's just as important though.
Stand aside, human.
Thank you, Arangol. Very well timed. Excusez. Hey, don't kick me. There you go. Double whammy. Oh no! Is stream being silly? Yeah, it is being a bit. Twitchy Twitch, are you okay? I may have to end the stream soon. My stream gets weird after a certain point. Let's have a look. How's it on your guys' end? Stream-wise. Is it behaving? There was just a bit of a drop in stuff, that's all. Like it dips for maybe 10 seconds, and then it kind of stabilizes again. It's most likely my internet. It is really shite. Stabbage. Okay, so I need clear that. So letter opener, letter boxy thing. That's how I remember stuff. Thank you, Linky. I just I opened my phone just to kind of see it as well, just so I can kind of keep an eye on it as well. Because yeah, I just saw like a spike in drop frame rate and I thought, what the hell? It doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's like, oh shit. Or oh shiza. I'm trying not to swear. Keyword, trying. The reason why, Linky, I was mentioning the wild dogs, or the enemy dogs that you come across, the third ability in the Orangol Pact allows you to mind control the dog, and they just turn around and start attacking their master. It's awesome. And this particular area as well is not too far from when you first start the game as well. It is a very good farming area as well. Fort Carlisle, this one here. I think you start off roughly on this little section here. So if you just go up just a little bit, you'll see the tower. Keep this place in mind when the new update comes out, because I think this is pretty much where you can farm like a good amount of the new modes that are coming through. Ooh, 2 in 1. You just ragdolled someone I killed, Orangol. Please, pick someone with a full health bar next time. Anyway, help is help, so I'm good with that. But this place I really enjoy, because you just get to smack the crap out of these guys. It's great. But they can also hit like a truck. And they're pretty hard, especially like when you're a lower level to start with. They are like easy to take down the more you level, but at the beginning you're kind of like shit. So see if you can like draw one person out at a time and take them down that way. The camp. Oh, it is the castle I have to clear. Okie dokie. Thank you, pet friends. Come on, up the stairs. We'll give you a doggy treat after. So there's 15 more, so there would be 3. Bring it on. Come on, doggos. Get in. Thank you. Level 23, hey? Okay. Excuse me. Yeah. Linky, the ability to mind control the, Nice try, Orangol. That was my kill. Stop trying to steal my kills, mate. Jesus. Hey, don't kick me. Eh. Also, another thing I've noticed, these guys drop these, like, hexagonal traps down. They don't actually take damage from any of their own lightning. I think that's BS. They should be able to take at least some sort of damage from it. What are we at? 17. Are there anyone down there? Oh, there's no enemies down there? Interesting. Okay. Alright, next one. Linky, I see you do the same as my hubby. Break all the crates. Is that really necessary? Yeah, it is. To start with, if you pick up all of like the weapon racks that appear, open the chests, like these little guys here, you just kick them open. These can hold fragments. Thistle is a bow in the game. It's pretty much easy, like easiest bow rather, to pick up in the game first. There are some rarer chests like these ones. They will also hold fragments, but they'll also give you rarer items. So as an example, say like you've got fragments. These fragments, as you can see, once you get a few of them, you only need anywhere from like 3 to 5 per item to craft it with Tubalcane, who's the blacksmith. So say like Vasp 4 is a polearm. You only need like 3 or 4 fragments for it, and you've got to have the right amount of like miscellaneous items and stuff. I've got an absolute shite ton of Odinson silk, ichor, you name it, scrap steel, knotwood. You need like anywhere from say like 30-40 pieces It's like Warframe. It's kind of like you're trying to build like a former, and you need like credits, like an argon crystal, polygons, and bears. Essentially, you just need 4 little items for the recipe, but luckily the recipes are kind of generated, so it kind of lets you know what you need and kind of where to find it. There are certain materials that are rarer and they're a lot harder to find. And then you've also got something called joineries as well. And as you can see too, the armor pieces in the game, there's nothing special about them at the moment, apart from just pure aesthetic. So you can mix and match. That's all your elixirs with what we got. Eldor is your joinery to build an item or weapon, and it gives you 3+ damage. For most weapons, I'd recommend that. I think with the update that's coming up as well, I don't know if these are going to get buffed, changed, reconstituted in some other way. I haven't really seen much information around joineries. The basis of them is if you want 3+ more damage on this one when you're crafting it, just pick this one, the Eldor. It's all the other ones. Tribal doesn't look like it gives you anything actually. Oh, sorry, that's your armor binder, and then Palladium gives you +2 damage, Sun Gold gives you 1, and then Grey Gold gives you 0. But as you can see, you get a lot of stuff just by farming. And then you've got your motes, and then fragments for your weapons and items all in here, and your packs as well. They cost different pieces of fragments or extra items to add into them as well. Moonlight, I just learned that for streamers I follow separately that I did not meet through each other are related. Ah, true. No way. So meaning as in like we're all like connected in a way? I'm sure like with streamers though, a lot of streamers generally know each other. I mean, it's a good community. I think it's nice to know people who essentially work. Oh, no way. That's pretty cool. Nice. I did not meet each other are related. Huh. That's really cool. I'm sure that there's heaps of people out there who like co-stream together with whoever as well. I'm just doing mostly solo kind of stuff. But yeah, I had a few like popular streamers pop in, say hi. Linky as well. You surprised me alongside with Spandy, Tanoben, Salmonator, Meg. Oh my god, that really caught me by surprise. I was not prepared at all, which, you know, some of the advisory things on like YouTube are like, be prepared. It's like, how the hell do you prepare for like 80 people to be like, oh hey, by the way, we're crashing your stream. Like not crashing, but raiding your stream. But I've still got a smile on my face about that. It was really, really cool. And I'm really glad like you guys enjoy popping in, like I say. Yeah, and I enjoy sharing the experience of this as well, so yeah, it's pretty funky to see like just different streamers do their thing, but I'm sure there's people, yeah, who do like maybe a hubby and wifey thing as well. I think that'd be really cool. Thanks Linky, no worries. I'm more than happy to share info. If you got questions, chuck them down, honestly. And if I'm not online, feel free to message in the Discord. I'm pretty sure I've got a Soulframe channel. If you guys have got any questions or anything, just feel free to pop them in there as well. Even in just like one of the chat channels, even if it's not specific to Soulframe, that's okay. I'm pretty sure there's a general chat channel in the Discord as well. And I am working on keeping more on top of the communications there as well. So live notifications, things like that. I've got a bit of a list of things to do. So I think first thing tomorrow is probably looking at that bot and seeing why it's being so harsh for like very non-offensive terms. It was good that I caught it like that too, because I think that actually did that to Spandy, and he said, "I hate your bot." I'm like, I don't blame you. I don't know which one it was like, no, you can't say that. But I mean, if it's really like non-super offensive language, like, come on, bot, chill out. But it's already preset, so I'll have a look into it, and I'll adjust that little guy to not be so harsh, I would say. Moonlight, are you throwing swords at people? Yes, I am. There's a mechanic in the game. You can hold down like your aim sight, or it's in the game at the moment, it says block, but you can throw your weapon away. And then if you want it back, you just press your heavy key, and you're basically a Jedi again, and you can throw stuff away, and then you can call it back to you. That is one of the coolest things I think I've seen in a very long time. I love it. It's one of my favorite little mechanics that we've got. I think when I figured out how to do that, it blew my mind. It was like, what? I think with settings, I'll show you what I've done. I'm a lefty mousey, so I actually use a bit of a different setup for keybinds. But jump, I put into mouse wheel down because it's just easy to do that, and I'm lazy. Well, not lazy. Anyway, no, WASD. But to use that attack, your melee throw or recall, I put down as my E key. Block, I feel like I would like to see that change to like block / aim sights. I think that would make a lot more sense, because you're not just blocking, you're like aim sight as well. So as an example, you can like do that with bows as well, but you can throw your melee weapons as well. The trajectory aim of throwing a weapon is slightly kind of almost above the head, depending on how far away they are. But as far as like the game calculates distance and your throwing capability, I'm not really sure exactly how it judges that. Yo, okay, Arungol was over here, and then she teleported here with that chick being in her mouth. That was really cool. That was fun. I love it when the smaller streamers get raid reaction is so pure. Yeah, man, me too. Like, it was, yeah. I think when I've watched really big streamers, and yeah, I guess you kind of get used to it. I think the longer you do it, I'm purely doing it for a fun project, sharing a fun fantasy journey and sharing my time with good people. That's how I see it. It's interesting to see how different people react and how different people manage, I guess, a hyper-focused attention on oneself, I think is the best way that I can say that. I've met some really nice people who have worked really hard to become like a well-known streamer, either affiliated or you know, endorsed or whatever. And I think I would assume it could be tough to withhold, I guess, like an authentic way of being. The more popularized you become, I would say, and I'm sure it does come with a bit of shift and change and difference as well. So as far as the pureness of excitement that comes through, yeah, I agree, Linky. I think it's really nice, and it's genuine, it's pure, it's, you know, it's not planned, it's not filtered, it doesn't have to be. Like, yeah, I think that's really nice too, so I agree. The other day when all those people raided, he freaked out. It was adorable. That seems unsafe. What? Linky, Moonlight Prophet. Yeah, it was awesome. And yeah, now that I know Smooth streams Soulframe, I'm definitely regular now. It's nice to get a different game to watch, one that I'm keen to play more. Yeah, that's another reason why I wanted to jump in and do Soulframe. It doesn't have like a huge amount of stuff in it yet, but the fact that it's like operational, it's running, it's got some really cool elements. I love the dungeon running, material farming, like just the whole game itself. I love it. Excuse me. So I'm really keen to just continue streaming it, honestly. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely freaking love Warframe. I think I wanted to do Warframe streaming for such a long time, but I think Soulframe to me is more my style. It's a little bit more relaxed in elements of it. You can run around, it's more immersive. It's, yeah, I like more fantasy based kind of games, and I think honestly Soulframe for me really hits it on the nail for me. So yeah, I'm going to continue doing it because I absolutely love it. I really do. So, and I'm glad that you guys do too, because it is such a beautifully done game. And yeah, I'm keen to play it, you know, for as long as I can. And hopefully, you know, there's years worth of content to come, you know. That's how I think about it. I don't want to put a time frame on anything, but I'm certainly enjoying it. So I want to continue to do that as well. So oh, Moonlight, really? I'm the only Soulframe streamer you follow? Wow. No, you're not biased. What do you mean? Linky, Midnight Prophet, I've not really found other Soulframe streamers. Yeah, I haven't really either. I think people have kind of jumped in, seen what Soulframe's about, and then I think either life comes along, you know, they've got other things going on too. I had moments where I've met a few people who have been streaming it, and straight away I just thought, oh man, like I really want to help them. And where is this chest? Do you want to appear? Alright, Flappy, where are we going, mate? Come on, direct me please. Oh, what was that? Oh, see, look, this is a quenching acid. This is a quenching acid. Where's the other one? There's another glowy one around. Anyway, that's a quenching acid. The other ones that I picked up in a cave, they were quenching acid too, but they look like a mushroom. That's not a mushroom, it's a mushroom. Anyway, small details, but they are important. Moonlight, there aren't a lot out there. I think most of the other people playing are not streaming it, me included. I mean, I think if you want to do like a stream of it, do it. Get more exposure for the game. I know, like, again, it's still an alpha, but who cares? If you enjoy it, stream it. Ooh, double chest. Thank you. I don't mind if I do. This is the wishing well. I get confused by it. Because you throw $1 in there, and then it shows you, oh my god, that's right outside the Mines of Oro. I know exactly where that is. Jesus. So that wishing well is like, hey, try to guess where I put this chest. At least that one's easier to find. Kitty. Oh, really? No way. You got banned, Moonlight? Why? Did you misbehave? I do have a pretty good, like, high tolerance threshold for shenanigans, to be honest. But if there is something that does go against, like, respect borderlines, I will definitely call that out straight away. That's just a general, hey, I'm a good human. I hope that you guys are too. I certainly won't take on like rude people, and the first thing I do as well in that instance, I would definitely time them out straight away. Just in that sense, because I've seen some pretty crazy stuff come through some people's channels, and I'm like, man, like, you're putting up with some of the shit? No, don't do that. It's not going to reflect poorly on the person who's streaming, I don't think. I think it shows a sign of respect, that you respect yourself and the people who are supporting you along the way. Where are the Oro mines? Ah, yeah. Borrow mines. Wait, I thought they were mines of oro, not borrow. Ooh, Linky, here. Watch this. Thank you. Thank you, Wolfie. Be my friend? Yeah. Thank you. Now... Oh. Yeah, I don't know how long it lasts. And I should probably heal. Otherwise I'm gonna die. No, not heavy attack. Roll save. Oh my god, that was so close. Moonlight, I know I'm saying I would get banned if I did stream. Ah, why? I've seen some things on Twitch chats that if I was the streamer, honey, you would take a long break from the internet when I was done. Alright, well, I mean, we could do a challenge accepted if you wish, Moonlight. Linky, I was thinking of starting the stream. Do it, man. I'll support you. I'll come follow. But I'm busy planning a wedding. Ooh, yay. That's very exciting. Planning a wedding at this point, and I don't have to set up a streaming. Yeah, honestly, I think what I'm learning about stream setup, my microphone isn't the best. My internet isn't the best. I think if you want to do something, you'd be really surprised how much you enjoy it when you start the process. Give yourself the time and space as well to say to yourself, hey, this is a brand new thing. Some people make it look really easy, but some people have made a living out of it, and they've been doing it for yonks, like years. And as an example, I could have never started streaming, but if I hadn't, I wouldn't have met you guys as well. I could have just chilled in people's chats, talked with people, and kept on thinking, do I want to stream? Do I not want to stream? I'm glad that I started, to be honest. Even like hearing my voice. I don't know what it sounds like to you guys. I know what it sounds like to me, but I don't really worry about it. I think start wherever you feel comfortable. If that's what you want to do, go for it. I think. Yay, Linky. Yay, you're getting married in August? That'll be so cool. Have you guys chosen like the area? What? That's how it sounds. It's the accent, right? I don't hear the accent, Moonlight. Anyway, focus back on Linky, not me. I love weddings. I used to plan them. Hell yeah, weddings are so nice. Oh man, that's really exciting, Linky. How's the planning going so far? I'm very excited for you. I think that'll be amazing. Yay. Can we have a Soulframe wedding? That'd be pretty cool. But wedding would be huge. That'd be nice. Now. You're in the Undercity. Damn it. Okay. Did Flappy Bird just go into the ground? Where are you going, bud? Come on. Come back. Okay. Oh, back in the glade. Ah. Also, this is a critical area as well. Part of the first quest, this is where we came out, and then we went that way. There's definitely an important figure down this area as well. Just gonna say that much. I have mentioned their name a few times in the stream already. I think... Ooh, hello. Boom. Sweet. Open, says me. I'm also thinking too, I think I've gotten a little bit attached to the way that my Envoy looks at the moment. So if they introduce like different head styles and hair, I don't know if I really want to change it. But I mean, it's good to have fun with it though. And you can always change it back, I guess. So, good to have fun, see what the new toys are like. But that's really exciting, Linky. I'm very excited for you. Let's have a look. Hello, madam, across the bridge. You can throw your stones at me, and I will cut you down. Or I'll just break your stance instead. Gosh, The stance takes a little while to break. There we go. До свидания. Hey, look at that sword. I want it. Oh, this is the area that doesn't have... Oh, Linky, also the weapon racks. Always, like, check these. Because they're just pieces of things that you need to make your weapons and armor and stuff. I'm pretty sure there's something down there. I don't really know if I want to go down there, though. Is there a chest? Maybe. And... Oh, bugger it. Also, another thing, you can save yourself from fall damage. Just do a light attack just before you hit the ground, and it should save you from, like, death. Oh, iron goal. Back again, I see. Hey. Linky, it's a bit stressful, but yes, everything is sorted. We decided to do the ceremony ourselves without an officiant, so I'm working on about 45-minute speech with all the tidbits, and are also usually done in the church, but it's not going to be religious at all. Man, I think that's the best way to do a wedding. Do it the way that you wish to. Invite who you want, plan what you need. Don't get me wrong, I think there's power in faith, for sure. But if that's what you guys are agreeing on, and that's what you want to do, and how you want to spend your time and day with loved ones to celebrate, hell yeah, man, that's awesome. Aw, yay, that's amazing, I'm glad. That's awesome. It's nice when you've got a vision of something, hey, and it comes together really nicely. That's awesome, that sounds so good. And that's really cool. And also too, like, I mean, I think my parents actually got married with a certificate. I think my dad just went to a registry and was like, hey, I need to marry this person. And they were like, okay. And then, you know, lucky they're still together and have been for quite a long time. So, yeah, I definitely aspire to having a life lovebird eventually. Oh no. Aw, I got so like happy and excited about your wedding stuff that I wasn't concentrating on gaming. I don't mind. You can revive. Flappy Bird always takes care of me anyway. That's awesome. That's so nice, Linky. That's very cool. Come on. I feel like I may want to change Pact though. I think I feel a little bit weaker. Only because, well, I'm actually up to the Banneret anyway, so... Where is she? Is she gone? Moonlight, Kitty, you know those people that stand around in relays waiting to trade? Yes, I do. How long do they just stand there before hoping someone wants what they have? Seems boring. True, I generally use Warframe Market, personally. It's very quick, it's very efficient. Once you've got like a relatively okay amount of stuff, like even like 10 items, as long as they're tradable and you meet the master requirements, and so does the other, go ham. Just put your platinum price down, check out the average prices, set a price that you want. As far as relay standing around, it's never appealed to me. If I'm in a game, it's to actually do stuff and use my time effectively. But some people love just hanging out in relays, just having a chat. I guess that's what they're for, so... Oh, no apologies, Linky, not at all. I'm more than happy to be, like, chuffing over your wedding and your dress and how it's all going. That makes me really happy that you share that, and you're happy too. I think that's awesome. As far as, like, having, like, the little, winner stands. Oh, that's my favorite. So I've got 8,400 rep. So that means I've got 4,400. That means I'm almost able to level up. Alright. I'm going to keep going. I want to get to 5 grand rep so I can finally get the pact that I want. Well, the pact that I'm aiming for at the moment. Because the next step is to get the Egne Mora. And then get the Hand of Mora, I believe it's called. See, look at this. Look, here's a mushroom. Quenching acid. It's a mushroom. Yeah, no, not at all. All good, Linky. No apologies necessary. I'm honestly, I like being able to chat and just chill game. It's nice. Warframe's a little bit harder to do that. You've got a lot more to kind of contest with, especially in game. I think, oh gosh, when that raid happened, I think last week, I'm pretty sure I actually clipped that. And I've got to download the video of it too. I'm going to keep that as a memory. So, yeah, like in whatever future time, if it's like 6, 12 months, a couple of years, who knows. Maybe I can whip that video out and be like, hey, this was one of my first videos where I got raided and I shat myself. I think, yeah, it's kind of like a memoir book in a way too. Just doing like YouTube and online stuff. So I think, yeah, if you feel like doing something, there's always a way to achieve it the way that you would like to. And I have to admit, I'm really glad that I started. 90% of everything that I thought was going to go wrong was so not true. Everything has gone right so far. Not the way that I anticipate, but, you know, just putting a few little things down on a list to start with. The first thing I think I put down was like, just start. I don't know how to edit well or make things look super pretty online. I don't know, you know, how to set up algorithmic stuff that doesn't make sense to me to gain more followership or, you know, get more people viewing stuff. Like, yeah, you've got all these different tools and things around us, and it's just kind of finding them out. I just think you find things out at the right time. I don't know how else I can explain that, but I think you meet people for the right reasons. Things don't happen to you, they happen for you. Yeah, it's, yeah, I'm not exactly the point that I'm trying to say what I'm trying to make, but I think, yeah, if you feel like doing something, yeah, that clip should go in your raid video. Hell yeah, totally. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. I should make a little playlist thing of like raids that have happened. Actually, yeah, I haven't. That's a really good point, Moonlight. Actually, doing like a raid, like playlist, kind of like how you can do like your highlight videos. You can turn that into like a raid kind of thing of just like memoirs or something. I don't know, I'm just kind of like throwing things out just because like you threw an idea out and I was like, that's awesome, I'll bounce off that. Excuse me, lady with the big mace. Jesus Christ, they hit like hard. Thank you, Iron Goal. That was exceptionally well timed. Oh wow, thank you. I appreciate your AI. Wow, so what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 enemies. Okay, alright, well there you go. Linky, we're basically having an entire wedding. We're officially getting married of this Saturday because we want the date to be the 9th of August, and we're taking the closest friends and family to a very fancy restaurant. And the Sunday we're having a ceremony with all the people after that we're going to be one of our very favorite restaurants. So we're foodies and we want good food. Hell yeah, good food is life, man. Good on you. It sounds like a beautiful wedding. I'm very excited to hear more about it as well. And it sounds like you planned it the way that you need, the way that you want it to be. And you guys are doing exactly what you guys want to do for your day. That's exactly how it should be, I think. Granted, you know, there's different ways of doing things for everyone, but it's really nice to hear. It sounds really positive, to be honest. So I'm sure you're going to have a ripper day. Like, very exciting. And you look amazing in your dress too. I'm very excited for you. That's awesome. Moonlight. Oh, Kitty, guess what? What am I guessing? Numbers, alphabet, the root cause of, I don't know, algebraic maths? Just kidding. I was actually pretty good at algebra. Oh gosh. Okay. You can have 3 wolves at once almost. That's cool. I wish we could. Go, doggo pack. Yes, I know, I can tell. I'm very excited for you. It'll be amazing. Share photos if you wish to, as well. Even if you want to do like a DM linky, if you don't feel like posting public, I completely understand that. Feel free to reach out on the Discord, and I'll keep an eye on that. I do have it like connected to a few things, like safety-wise. I mean, it's like 2FA and whatever, but it is like safe direct as well. If you feel like doing that, just for like a special thing like that. But for the most part, the Discord I'm trying to keep mostly like a, yeah, sharing is caring kind of space, with direct contact. Not so much, but maybe on certain things, like your wedding photos. I think that's really special. Moonlight, guess what weapon I unveiled a ribbon for yesterday? Alright. Giving me a context of primary, secondary, melee, arcwing, and we could narrow it down from there. Where's this one? Okay. Oh, hang on. Oh no, my phone died. Okay. Alright, so melee. Alright, let's play this game a little bit more. Melee, is it sword and shield? Is it two-handed? Is it a heavy attack weapon? Is it a single, like, staff weapon? Hand and fist? Short sword? Oh wait, I'm kind of thinking in, like, Soulframe terms. What else is there? Like, dual daggers? Maybe one of the Deviri weapons? I kind of have a feeling it's a Deviri weapon. Like the Siam, maybe? Actually, Siam, Sempatese is really good. What else is really good? It's the Sword and Shield. Yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah, more than happy to. I think I've got like a... Hang on, let me just have a look now. Where is Discord? I think I was reading something historically the other day, based on Discord, what its name potentially was going to be. It sounded very different though. I thought that was really interesting. Little fact. Let's have a look. Discord. Doesn't want to open. I don't know if... Aw, Wolfie, are you hungry? I mean, you're ethereal. How can you be hungry? I'll see if I can do that. Ah, damn, my phone died. Okay, oh well. Linky, as far as like sharing in Discord, go nuts, man. I've got I think a few chat channels in there. I think there's like a sharing something. I'm not too familiar with the actual channel things, but yes, wedding pictures please, that would be amazing. And if you feel comfortable sharing and you're happy to, absolutely more than happy to share life things too. It's not just for the game stuff. You know, I think we're all humans. It's nice to share our experiences for sure. I'll have to send some of mine through, because I went and did a traveling thing for a little bit. I think, was it last year? So I can definitely show like quite a few pictures in areas of Australia that I've been to as well. Ah, there you are, Ghost Man. Okay.
Wake the old flame envoy. May the invaders burn.
Ah, luckily you're close by. Wait, are we going up against Martyr? No. Okay, that's good. Tower time. Which? I think that would narrow it down. Oh, sorry, Moonlight. I think that would narrow it down too fast, too quickly. Which is also a hint. What? Okay. I think that would narrow it down too fast, too quickly. Which is also a hint. It's a specific Warframe signature weapon. It's still going to be a very variable signature weapon. It's not immediately recent, but recently-ish Warframe. A signature weapon? A Glaive Prime, I'm going to guess. Because technically it's a melee. One of my mains, if you know what my current mains are. To be honest, I don't know. I don't think you've actually told me any of your mains, to be honest. I'm definitely on my own level. I do have favorites, but I would say as a main Warframe player, I use the right tools for the right job. That's how I think about it. Although I do definitely respect people who choose to main a particular style or frame.
His eye is upon you. Do her proud.
Aww, hello baby Bambi. Be free. Go and enjoy the richness of the grass and the fields below. One of my mains, if you know what current mains are. I guess I'm gonna have to buy a hint because I really don't have a lot of information to run off on the specifications that you've given. They're still quite obtuse in their informational gathering. So you could easily tell me what the melee weapon is. I think that would actually make it a little bit easier. I do like guessing games, but yeah, it will make it a bit faster if you just tell me. There's the apricot. Okay. I think also too, what's the time? Ooh, it's almost 6 p.m. What I may be doing is I will probably wrap up the stream in about 5 minutes because I do have to start cooking soon. And I'm also going to be up pretty early tomorrow as well, which I enjoy, but I'll stay and finish this run though. Yes, thank you, Avocot. I am leggy. You still only sell Cloud Quill? Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy your day, little buddy. Destroy the Odmona. That'll be easier, I think. Hang on, where are we going to? Oh, that would only be one. A grill? Yes, I am in your town, lady. I don't know why you call me a gruel though. I mean, I kind of feel like the character that we play, the Envoy, is far more attractive to look at than she is. And she's calling us a gruel. It's like, I think that's a bit like, you know, a bit rude. Oh dear. Thank you for your soul. I appreciate you. This is probably one of the best courage weapons as well. The Vetch. It's very simple looking, but it is strong. Really, really like it. It's great. Any of the swords, actually. Solos is the starter weapon for the courage faction, I'm pretty sure. But they do a decent job, man. Hello. Oh, also, if you get fire damaged by any enemy, you're not able to actually heal yourself. They block the healing damage. And I just noticed something. What did I turn off? Volumetric lighting. Was it volumetric or dynamic? I'm going to turn that off. That may have just been a graphical thing just then, but there's that. So dynamic lighting's off. And volumetric is on. Are there any more flame bearers around? I want to see whether that graphic is drawing correctly or not. Oh, harmony. Lovely. Specific work I'm not a main recent. One of my mains. Okay, yeah. Harmony Bow is amazing. I love the fact that it blocks damage. Or just like shuts them down. Jade's amazing as well. I don't think anyone saw that quest going to be entering Warframe the way that it did, but it was just kind of like a what the... But very cool, I would have to say. Ooh. Yeah, it was a definitely what the hell. Okay. Baby frame? Ooh, Linky, also, when you're in game, if you see these little mines on the ground and there's people nearby, it's a really nice little thing. Just stand and throw. Enemy down. It's such an easy little trick. Hello, hello. So now, do I keep it or do I make monies? Honestly, Midnight, I think with ribbons, like, I've got tons of them, and all honesty, they're just like a cherry on top for me, but some people can really spin some good amount of plat on them. I stay neutral with ribbons, to be honest. I think there's a few bits and pieces that have circulated around about how just real money's been involved, and yeah, anyway, I don't want to get into that. As far as like yeah, if you want to make plat off it, great. Definitely do, and yeah, you're right. Some people are crazy. Especially with like the price pointing, some of it just doesn't make sense. Power stance, we win again. I love that little power stance, it's so well done. 8,550. So that means I've got like 450 left. Okay, well I could do one more. I mean, it's 6 o'clock. Do I continue forward? Do I do another one? Or should I do a stream end here? That is my question. Moonlight, like, I love a ribbon for some weapons. Yeah, exactly. You don't need ribbons. They're just cream on top of the cake that we're baking. Like, and that's how I think about builds in Warframe. I mean, I don't run any build, I'm sure, that is min-maxed or does the most red crit damage and big numbers and all that sort of stuff. There's definitely places in there, for sure, and it's satisfying at points when you do see those things happen. But as far as the interest in or focus point of that, they're definitely not a focus point for me. Not in Warframe. Depending if you want to make monies, but if you might be able to use it to keep it. Yeah, that's how I see it. It's like, if you enjoy the weapon, I think keep it. As far as, yeah, on selling, if you get like a duplicate and you get a good roll, that's how I would think about it. I would do that instead. I would still maintain like a ribbon for me if I enjoy the weapon. Like, I've got a really like cool boar ribbon which increases the fire rate to a stupendous amount, and I thought, you know, I can either sell it or I can keep it, and I enjoy using the boar, so I just kept it. Boar's really cool. I actually really enjoy that weapon, and the Arcana mode on it, really fun. Moonlight, it's not leaving, but I do have to be human and go and feed myself and make dinner, and also be up early in the morning at around 4 AM. Moonlight, I had 2 Zerus weapons. I just sold one to a friend. Boar. Yeah. Like boar, as in piggy with horns. A boar. Yeah. Oh man, I keep on meaning to change the pack so I can get through this thing really quickly. Well, not really quickly, but sufficiently expedited process. I have to say, I kind of wish the first ability I wish there was slightly more aggression to the Arangor Pact. Like, something you could, like, maybe utilize the claws a little bit more. I don't know. I think I've just got the, the Garen Reed Pact in my head where you've got the first ability, it's basically like a one-shot. So, I might as well switch to it. You're human? I thought you were a cat. Meow. Well, I mean, I do meow a lot, so maybe I could be. Auto mod, don't mess with me today. Indeed. Let's have a look. I would like a different pact. Do I want Garen Rude? Nah, I'll go Old Tempest. I love it. And then I still can't get away from the Royal Tines. I really love these. They're short blades, but man, they smack. So what do I need? Required spirit is 20. Hooray. Cool. Perfecto. Alright. Ta-da! Magic Man. Okay, so where are we up to? Chest. That thing. Okay. Awesome. I don't think the auto mod will annoy you anymore. I've actually put it to sleep for the stream. So if we don't have any like little amazing crazy people come in all of a sudden be like, oh my god, let's do everything in caps and fill up the stream with nonsense, then yeah, I would wake it up again and be like, please stop this nonsense. Another point, Linky, as well. Dual daggers are really, really quick to get rid of these bucket heads on the dogs too. Like, yeah, you've got to get right up in them, but from my understanding, you get like quite a few hits in. Rather than doing like one heavy attack and like a few light. It's just like a sequential, like bash, bash, bash. Like 3 hits in one swing of your weapon kind of thing. Especially for the dual daggers. And these ones in particular have a really high stance break addition on them. I think it's 9 out of 50 or 9 out of 100, I think. But yeah. You're basically doing like, yeah, 2 hits every go. So you've got like almost 6 hits. The more you just keep on spamming your melee light attack as well. Kitty, read my auto mode flagged for no reason question. What? Read my auto mod flagged for no reason. Let's have a look. Is it working? Oh, this Templar. Ah, no. Okay, I see that. Yeah. Yeah, weird. What? That's normal. Folk is a normal word. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know why it would do that. Whoops. Where are we? Where are you? Chitty chatty. There we go. But I didn't lose his folk. I think I only have a bow. Oh, Linky, you're in luck with having the bow. They're really good. The AoE on them is really good. And their Zelda is from the Pact, is from Alka's Children. So, did you start with the Rose faction? To start with? I censored my self and it still censored me. Interesting to see Moonlight. Yeah, I'll have to go back through and have a look at what moderation settings are set up. I did chuck a few bits and pieces together, like modification-wise, for the streaming. So it was just to mostly get it up and running. But yeah, I'm noticing those things that are starting to annoy me a little bit. It's supposed to help make your life easier a little bit, I would assume, rather than put barriers in the way. I think it's more like with language. I think I was very wary of like bad language to start with. I don't really swear myself a lot, or I do, just not on streams. I think you've got to hold yourself in at least a healthy amount of decorum, because you are representing yourself and other people. So I think, yeah, swearing a lot, honestly, it really doesn't upset me or bother me. I just choose not to do it on a stream. But I think I set the modification settings probably to a point where the mod auto bots and stuff are just having a freak out and thinking, oh, that might be a really rude word, when it's not. So, it could just be the way that it's set up. So, I do have to potentially rework that, I would say. Thinky, I'm not sure, can't remember the name, was the one that used the bow and more ranged. I'm pretty sure that is the Grace faction. So it's not the Alka's children, and it's not Kid the Kings. It sounds like it's the Silent Rose faction. And the pact that you would get with that would be the Siren, I'm pretty sure it's called. So you can turn invisible, you can make a decoy, and you can, I think, transform into like a little butterfly, from memory. It's a little bit more of like a... oh, excuse me. Oh wait, you're not the one that I need to be killing. Where are they? I bet you she's the golden armored one. Nuts. That's alright. And she's probably up the top. Yeah. It's the little butterfly, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It looks really cool though. And you can get some pretty good synergies with Siren, I'm pretty sure. It's a little bit of a different setup for it, but it does work really well from what I've seen. I think Tin Man, one of my friends in Soulframe, we went for a few runs, and he had Siren, and it works really well, actually. It just doesn't pop out as much, like, AoE damage and all that kind of fancy stuff. Like, Ode Tempest is stupidly powerful, the one that I've got. But there's a few other ones, I'm sure. But I like the look of Siren, and I really want to try it, so I'm just trying to get through the rest of the faction grind for the faction that I'm a part of, and then eventually I'll be able to get Siren as well. So, and hopefully we get a little bit of a faction XP boost in the game with the new update as well, because hopefully it will generate us more XP gain. But I think if we gain more XP, I have a feeling that the ranking systems and amounts of ranking... Oh god. Lose the fire, lose the fire. I don't want to die. No. No. Okay, well there you go. You got to witness here firsthand. Any fire damage that you take from any enemies, it blocks your ability to use your potions or your healing ability from Elden Bloom. She's a pain in the ass, this one. Randip, and I can't remember the other one's name. They're super strong though. And yeah, they just poke you in the face with the mace and then set you on fire. So it's really lovely. What have we got now? 8,700, so that's 3,700? Wait. Yeah, 3,700. Damn. But yeah, Linky with the butterfly, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like your kind of cloak and dagger style pact that is in the game at the moment. But like earlier, what we were talking about, I think things can be subject to change at any point, depending on, say, like the team at Soulframe's schedule of what they've got to get out. You know, they've got to run a business at the end of the day too. So I think a lot of the gamer peeps, not everyone, but I think some people who just get really impatient for content are like, oh, I just want content. I'm like, dude, do you know how long it takes to render something into a game? Like, even, like, I don't know, these plants. It's really not that easy to do that. It takes a lot of things into consideration. I think... What time is it? Oh, it's 6:11. Oh, yeah, this is barehanded fighting. It's really not that strong. Actually, it's not too bad. Excuse me. I'm just gonna slap you in the face, sir. Oh gosh. Tantrum lightning. No, thank you. Okay. We're good. Oh. I left my dagger in that person. Whoops. I love this game. It's great. Yeah, me too. Very much so, Linky. Very excited for it. Oh wait. There's the chest. And then there's another one. Well, what I might do, guys, it's 6:12 here, so I think what I'd like to do is wrap up stream, and I believe I've got a stream on tomorrow, so I may change that time frame to a little bit later so it accommodates for you guys as well. Tantrum Lightning, yeah, I've named it that. Because they do. They just throw their sword on the ground. They're like, I've just been beaten. What else can I do? So they have a tantrum and they call lightning down. I'm like, okay. You can throw a tantrum all you want. I've learned to sidestep it. I actually did that with a friend's daughter the other day when she was having a tantrum. I just said, okay, I'm not going to listen to that anymore. And yeah, she just stopped because I stopped paying attention to her. And I said, yeah, that's what's going to happen. If you throw a tantrum, I'm not going to listen to you. Drasix, hello, welcome. Do you think they will drop Preludes 10 on Thursday? I'm not too sure, to be honest, on the drop timeline. Before I do wrap up stream, I will pull up the Soulframe website. Just bear with me, I'll just log in. Just so you guys can see it directly, rather than me just waffling on. I know it is fun listening to me waffle on, and that's why I enjoy doing this as well. But I'll just show some of the information on the website. So what have we got? We've got news. Okay, so I'm just going to switch to the chat room for you guys, just so you guys can see it. Where are we? Soulframe. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, there we go. So we've got Soulframe news here. They've just wrapped up the Soulframe PAX East. As far as their information updates on the drop, Drusus, I haven't seen anything, and I hope that I'm pronouncing your name right as well. Drasus? I don't know if they'll be dropping it on Thursday. I would hope so, because that's close to the end of the month. I do think, from memory, there was a mention of possibly, like, within this month, because there's TennoCon with Warframe coming up, I believe, next month, which is insane to think that. I can't believe half the year's gone by already, which I'm really excited. I've got my digital ticket, so I'm going to be logging in at, like, oh god, probably 1 o'clock in the morning, my time, just to follow through. But what I can do for one of the shares, I can play this video so you can see some of the new stuff that's coming in to Soulframe as well. I'll just run up on messages. Linky, I love it. Yeah, I like the fact that I called it Tantrum Lightning too. Moonlight, have a wonderful day and week, pretty kitty. Thank you, thank you. Drasus, they said it in the last stream. They want to drop it in May. Last updates were always on Thursday. Ah, yeah, I mean, they're pretty organized, DE, so I think if they say that they're going to be dropping it on like a time frame, they generally are pretty bang on. And I mean, obviously, I'm assuming, Drasus, that you're a Warframe player as well. Yeah, they're usually pretty strong on sticking to a timeline, especially with Reb being creative director as well. She's doing an amazing job. So I don't know how much she's involved with Soulframe, but I would assume, because she's a creative director as well, she would have a hand in it as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I try to keep up information on dev shorts, seeing like their Soulframe dev streams as well. So yeah, I would definitely say, Drasus, and everyone interested in Soulframe, definitely keep your eyes out on the Discord. There is an open Discord for everyone for updates on Soulframe, and then there's another one for people who've got a code into the preludes. That information on that particular Discord I cannot show or share, otherwise I lose access, and I would prefer not to. So I think as far as Soulframe goes, I really hope it would thank you very much for the follow, man. I appreciate that. I really hope that they do stick to that timeline like you were talking about, Drasus, and hopefully they do drop it this week. because I think, what's it now, like the 27th? Well, I'm 27th of May at the moment. Wherever you're from in the world, you may be in my timeline. If not, maybe not close behind, but 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. So we got 4 more days of the month, and then yeah, we'll have June. So I think that's pretty crazy. So you are too, Felix. Yeah, nice, nice. Drassus, cool. Guten Tag. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ich sprechen kleiner Deutsch? I know that's not very good. But welcome, that's really cool. I love Germany. I was very lucky to travel there probably about 6 years ago. So it was amazing. I love Germany. It's a beautiful country. And German people are very lovely too. Absolutely amazing. Felix, I'm 27th too. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, you're in the UAE, so you'd be in the same time frame or time zone. Linky, I hope you have a lovely night and good luck with getting up late. Thank you, Linky, very much. Jace, it says, ich beacon instead of clients. Aha, okay, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you, Jace, that's awesome. Felix, yeah, this time zone is appropriate for Central Europe and some parts of this time. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, what I'll do, I'll shift my Twitch schedule for Soulframe for tomorrow a little bit later, just so it accommodates for everyone a little bit more. So this time, around about 6 p.m.-ish, or like 5:30 in the afternoon for my time, seems to be a workable time frame for most of you guys as well. So, but yeah, I really appreciate you guys dropping in. Dracis, thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to meet you as well. Felix, Moonlight, Linky, everyone who's come in to join in the Soulframe fun. So there's things that you guys can learn from me. I'm really glad because I like sharing knowledge as well. So I might actually cut some information from this stream video and I'll pop that up on the like the Twitch and YouTube shorts as well. So that'll be some of my fun project stuff for this week. But for now, thank you very much. Always a pleasure. Thank you, Linky. Great to see you. Looking forward to seeing some of the wedding photos in the Discord as well. So, yeah. Take care, guys. Enjoy the evening or morning or lunchtime. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in stream tomorrow. Awesome. Yeah. Dracis, if you want to add me in-game, my in-game name is the same as SmoothOpurrator as well. Same spelling as well. So thank you, everyone. Enjoy your evening, morning, day, or night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ciao for now.